Welcome to this session on creating a monthly performance dashboard in Power BI. In this training, we'll explore how to transform raw performance data into a clear and interactive dashboard that highlights trends, tracks progress against targets, and supports informed decision-making. The goal is to give you the skills to design a performance dashboard that not only presents data but also tells a story, making it easier for managers and teams to monitor results, identify challenges, and take timely action. By the end of this session, you'll understand the key steps in building a performance dashboard, from connecting data sources through to designing visuals and delivering insights that drive real business value. A performance dashboard is a visual tool that brings together key performance data and presents it in a way that is easy to interpret and act on. Instead of working through static reports or spreadsheets, a dashboard provides a real-time, interactive view of performance, highlighting progress toward goals, uncovering trends, and identifying areas that need attention. In Power BI, a performance dashboard consolidates data from multiple sources into a single, user-friendly interface that enables managers and teams to make informed decisions quickly and confidently. When building a performance dashboard, the first step is to identify the metrics that really matter. These key performance indicators allow us to measure results in a consistent and meaningful way. For example, sales performance can be tracked by comparing actual sales against target sales, while efficiency is measured by looking at the hours worked versus the productive output delivered. Revenue highlights the income generated, while operational cost shows what it takes to deliver that output. Employee utilization tells us how effectively available time is being used, and customer satisfaction, captured through customer satisfaction scores, provides insight into service quality. Together, these metrics give a balanced view of performance by covering financial results, efficiency, service quality, and resource utilization. In Power BI, these KPIs can be combined into a single dashboard that provides a clear, real-time picture of departmental performance. Before we can build a meaningful performance dashboard, we need to make sure the data behind it is ready. Each of our key metrics, such as actual sales, hours worked, efficiency, revenue, or customer satisfaction, comes from a specific source system. These may include CRM and finance platforms, HR or time tracking tools, service desk systems, project management software, or survey platforms. The important thing is that all this data must be clean and structured, with clear columns for each metric and rows for each month of data. If the data is inconsistent, duplicated, or incomplete, the dashboard will not deliver reliable insights. Once prepared correctly, the data can then be imported into Power BI, where it can be transformed into visuals that reveal trends and performance. Getting this step right ensures the dashboard is accurate, trustworthy, and ready to support decision-making. Before importing your Excel data into Power BI, it's essential to clean and structure it properly. Start by removing any empty rows and columns to avoid loading unnecessary content. Make sure your column headers are clear and consistent, placed in the first row. Avoid merged cells and excessive formatting, as these can disrupt data interpretation. Ensure each column contains a consistent data type, whether it's numbers, dates, or text. Finally, save your file in XLSX format to ensure full compatibility with Power BI. Smart targets help define performance goals that are both meaningful and measurable. Each target must be specific, answering the who, what, where, when, and why. It must be measurable, with criteria to track progress and determine success. Goals must be achievable, challenging yet realistic. They must be relevant, aligning with broader objectives and values. Finally, they must be time-bound, with a clear start and end date to drive urgency and focus. These principles ensure that your key performance indicators, measurable values that reflect progress toward objectives, are both strategic and actionable. To bring your Excel data into Power BI, start by selecting Get Data and choosing Excel Workbook as your source. Browse to your file, such as Departmental Performance Dashboard, XLSX, and open it. Then, select the specific table or named range you want to use, like performance data. Once loaded, Power BI will display the data in a structured format, ready for modeling and visualization, such as tracking actual versus target sales. Once your Excel data is loaded into Power BI, use Power Query to clean and shape it for analysis. Begin by selecting Transform Data to open the editor. Choose the relevant table, such as performance data, and apply filters, for example, narrowing rows by date. Adjust column data types to ensure consistency, rename columns for clarity, and create new calculated fields using custom formulas. These transformations help structure your data for accurate and insightful reporting. Before building your dashboard, define its purpose and audience, whether it's for executives, managers, or analysts, and clarify the decisions it should support. Design with the end in mind by sketching mockups and applying data visualization best practices. Choose KPIs that are smart, aligned with strategic goals, and easy to interpret. Ensure your data is clean and your model optimized, using DAX measures over calculated columns where possible. Apply conditional formatting to highlight performance against targets, and keep the design clean and user-friendly, with features like tooltips and drill-throughs to enhance usability across devices. Choosing the right visuals is essential for delivering insights effectively. Use KPI cards, gauges, or bullet charts to track performance against targets. Line and area charts are ideal for showing trends over time, while bar and column charts help compare metrics across categories. Bullet charts and donut visuals show progress toward goals, and tree maps or pie charts break down data by category. For geographic insights, map visuals reveal regional performance. Add slices and timelines for interactive filtering, and use waterfall charts to highlight variance, such as budget versus actual. Each visual should match the purpose and enhance decision-making. When designing dashboards, avoid cluttering the page with too many visuals. It overwhelms users and dilutes focus. Steer clear of pie charts for complex comparisons, they're hard to interpret accurately. Maintain a consistent color scheme to support readability and reinforce meaning. Don't overlook data refresh performance or DAX optimization, as these impact usability and speed. Most importantly, ensure your dashboard tells a clear story. Without it, insights lose context. Keep text minimal, visuals bold, and design purposefully to make your dashboard truly impactful. Understanding the difference between measures and columns is key to building efficient dashboards. Measures are dynamic DAX formulas that calculate results based on the visual context. They're not stored but computed at query time, making them ideal for KPIs, cards, and charts. Columns, on the other hand, store values row by row in the data model and are used for filtering, grouping, and categorizing visuals. While columns shape the structure of your data, measures drive interactive insights by responding to filters and slices in real time. To create new columns in Power BI, go to the Modeling tab and select New Column. Then, enter your formula in the formula bar to generate calculated fields. These columns are computed row by row and stored in the data model. Common examples include calculating performance ratios like sales percent, utilization percent, or cost efficiency. These custom columns help enrich your dataset and support deeper analysis across visuals and filters. Filters in Power BI help control which data is displayed, allowing you to focus on what's most relevant. Use visual level filters to refine individual charts, page level filters to affect all visuals on a page, and report level filters to apply across the entire report. Enhance interactivity with slices, enable deeper analysis with drill-through filters, and use cross-filtering to highlight related data across visuals. These tools ensure your dashboard remains focused, dynamic, and tailored to your audience's needs. Filters also help tailor your report to show only the most relevant data. Use the Filters pane to drag in fields and define filter types, like basic or advanced filtering. You can apply filters at the visual, page, or report level, depending on the scope you need. Customize sliders to allow users to filter interactively, using drop-downs or lists for a cleaner layout. These tools make your dashboard more focused, flexible, and user-driven. To build impactful visuals in Power BI, start by selecting the appropriate chart type from the Visualizations pane, such as gauge charts for performance metrics or clustered column charts for comparisons over time. Add relevant fields to define values, categories, and targets, like CSAT score %, actual sales, and month-end date. Use formatting options to adjust axes, labels, and colors, ensuring clarity and alignment with your dashboard's purpose. Well-formatted visuals make insights easier to interpret and drive better decision-making. Once your dashboard is complete, it should deliver a clear, visual summary of key performance metrics. This example shows CSAT score, utilization, and sales percentages at a glance, supported by bar charts comparing actual versus target values across months. The layout is clean, focused, and interactive, allowing users to quickly assess performance trends and identify areas needing attention. A well-designed dashboard turns raw data into actionable insights. To add a data view to your report, start by creating a new page using the plus button. Select a table or matrix visual from the Visualizations pane, then drag relevant fields such as sales, utilization, or employee count into the view. Customize columns to display key metrics and apply filters to focus the data. This structured view complements your visuals by providing detailed, tabular insights that support deeper analysis. This session covered the full journey of building a performance dashboard in Power BI, from preparing Excel data and connecting it to Power BI, to transforming it with Power Query and designing visuals that communicate clearly. We explored how to apply filters, create measures and columns, and avoid common mistakes. With best practices in layout, KPI selection, and interactivity, your dashboard becomes a powerful tool for insight and action. The result: data that tells a story and drives performance. Power BI empowers you to turn raw data into meaningful insights. By following a structured approach, from data preparation to visual design, you create dashboards that are not only informative but actionable. The key is clarity, relevance, and interactivity. When done right, your dashboard becomes more than a report, it becomes a decision-making tool that drives performance and strategy. We hope this session has equipped you with the tools to build dashboards that turn data into decisions. Like and share this video if you found it helpful, and follow us on YouTube and Facebook for updates.